Welcome to Stuck in Beta. I'm Greg. With me, as always, is Josh and Josh.
Hi, Greg.
How you
Hey,
doing?
Greg.
Hey, this is our 8th episode, huh?
Wow,
Hey.
already.
Seems
Yeah.
like just hours ago it was episode 7.
I know, ridiculous.
Flying by.
Minutes.
Crazy.
Maybe.
So, we are doing 2 episodes in one night. Let's
Yeah.
just go ahead and throw that out there. Just
What?
in case. You
We
know,
are?
I mean,
But
why not?
you're wearing a different shirt.
Yeah. Why not?
So am I.
Why not just throw that out there just in case, there's any kind of shenanigans that might develop throughout this episode?
So there may be some people like, hey, where is my Stuck in Beta live tonight? Well, I'm sorry. You're going to have to deal with a taped episode. But it's live on tape, right? Isn't that a thing?
Right.
No.
So I will be at in Panama City, Florida.
It's not spring break.
Going to be at the beach. On our way down there, going to Huntsville, looking at the Rockets, going to some
The Rockettes.
the Rockettes, doing some breweries down there. So since this is the week after, how was Tanglefoot Brewfest last week?
It was good.
I don't know.
Slightly muddy, but it's good.
Hope I made it.
Oh yeah, you may not. You're having.
Yeah. I
He
don't
doesn't
know
like
what's going
beer,
on.
so it's okay.
Yeah, it's true.
Well, yeah.
He came out last episode about that.
Came out.
Beer. I don't know. We'll come up with something.
Yeah.
Some term.
My taste buds aren't as mature as yours.
You
Silence.
I-
Silence again.
aren't you older than him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By
I
quite a
don't know.
bit.
You're
Ooh.
older than all. You're older than all of us.
Yeah, I
You're
am.
old.
I am. But I have the least gray hair.
True. I probably have the least hair.
Hey, yeah, I have the most hair, so I win. So
Most hair?
So last episode, I don't know if you remember that, we were talking about Mario Run on iOS device, on
Right,
the Apples.
right.
I just found an article that said it is going to be free.
Really?
Yeah, with in-app purchases. So that's where they're going to make their money.
Oh, see, I was hoping it wouldn't be that,
Yeah, it's going to be
Because-
free with in-app purchases.
and that's the new thing now. So,
Oh yeah, they make a mint on it.
actually, it's not really new. That Simpsons Tapped Out game. I don't know if you guys are familiar.
No.
It's basically like a little. You create a world. You create the Simpsons world, and you make them do jobs and stuff. And you get money in the game, but you also get these donuts. But donuts are harder to get, and all the cool buildings and stuff like that, you need donuts to build. So, but you can buy donuts for a certain amount of money. So that's where they get you. You could play the game fine without spending a dime. But if you want like this character or this building or that, you need to spend money. And it kind of sucks. It really sucks, actually.
My son plays that. I forget what it's called, but it's that game where you're battling against other people.
Clash of Clans.
Yeah, thank you. Clash of Clans.
It's all the rage in the high schools.
Yeah, and he doesn't spend any money on it. I mean,
He just
totally
waits longer to
addicted.
regenerate.
Is that what
yeah,
it is?
yeah.
But yeah, he said there's people like I don't know. He talks about like diamonds or whatever the currency is, I guess, and you can buy it. And he's like, this person has this money. They had to have spent like $5,000 to get this much stuff. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
Oh, and probably that's how they get you too. These little micro purchases over time, you'll be spending a ton of money on
Yeah.
this stupid game that was free. Now all of a sudden it's cost you $100,
Right.
And I just hate when games do that. It just it's no fair. You can't play the full game really because you have to put out money.
It's not fair.
Not fair.
So what else is going on?
He's in Florida.
Yeah, I'm in Florida right now.
We've covered that.
Yeah. It's a couple weeks now, but Gene Wilder has passed away.
Yeah,
It was pretty sad.
the best Willy Wonka.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, he was great in Young all the Mel Brooks, Blazing Saddles, Young Frankenstein. But one company actually decided that they were going to put out a tribute to Gene Wilder in a weird way. They actually put out a Willy Wonka Rainbow Burger. And this thing is pretty bizarre. Let me get to the article here. So it's a burger that... Oh, where are the toppings? Oh. So it has this weird rainbow milk bun. So the bun actually is like blue, red, yellow. And then it has your beef patty on there. It has popping cheese, which is cheddar cheese with Pop Rocks inside, so it pops. Tomato soup jelly, blueberry onion jam, fried potatoes, and Wonka sauce. Now, I don't know what Wonka sauce is, but would that be like
sauce of the Wonka?
Like a chocolate sauce, maybe? I don't know. But
blueberry onion jam.
Yeah,
Onion jam is awesome.
What?
Oh,
Really? Never heard of
yeah.
it.
So I kind of bring this up because I'm wondering if you guys ever tried something that that just is so bizarre that you're like, this shouldn't be good, but it actually really is good. I know
Those stupid Swedish fish Oreos from last week
Yeah,
that were not good.
Not good.
Well, I'm not talking about... Okay.
Well, like the what is it? The local it's not a AAA baseball team, but it's Frontier League or whatever. They have the
Grizzlies.
Grizzlies.
Yeah.
Gateway Grizzlies.
Krispy Kreme donuts with a cheeseburger.
Yeah,
in
the
between.
bacon cheeseburger.
Never had it. Have
Never
you had
had
it?
No. It sounds good because it's got that
Salty
sweetness too.
Yeah, they split crispy clean
Crispy clean donut.
Krispy Kreme glazed donut in half,
Made with fresh bleach.
and then they throw that on the grill as like a bun, and then they put a bacon cheeseburger in between it.
Have you had it?
And I was there, and I was intending on trying it, but like a giant windstorm came in that day, and they couldn't even finish the game. So
Well, and they said they run out of them every game. They
I
only
can
have
imagine.
a limited number of them, and they run out of them.
Well, there they also have these Philly cheesesteak nachos that are supposed to be just insane, too.
I can't think of anything that I've had that's been totally off the wall like that.
You don't have taste buds.
Yeah,
I
but it'd probably be good to me.
Well, I'm thinking of just this burger that I had from this burger place called Stacked here in St.
Stacked
Louis.
is awesome. That's where I had onion jam the first time.
Yeah, they have that on their Wakey Wakey burger, don't they?
I don't know. I don't remember what burger it was, but that's where I had it the first time.
So they have all sorts of weird burgers. You know, it's an eclectic type place.
It's a horrible neighborhood.
Yes, but they have some of the best burgers. They're really good. Now,
I agree, they are good.
Oh.
Probably better than good, Greg, if you'd like my opinion.
okay,
They're better than good.
I was just seeing. Okay,
It was a good atmosphere.
yeah, and good beer there too.
They have
Great
great beer there.
Yeah.
Yes, I
But
would
you don't
agree.
know about that anyway.
I do too. I told you, all those craft beers
Are good.
Hey, we don't need to be on this. We beat that to death last episode.
But I
We'll
had a
continue.
burger there that this was for July. They have a burger of the month every month. That just sounded stupid. They take a pork steak, ground it down into burger form, put barbecue sauce on it, put macaroni and cheese on top of that with green beans, and it's delicious. Why are you swatting away?
There's a gnat right here.
Oh,
So,
I'm sorry.
God.
for those not in St. Louis, what is a pork steak?
It's a steak from the pork.
It's
I don't
a-
know exactly
It's
what
a
it is.
steak cut off the pork butt, right?
Sure.
Yeah, you take a pork butt roast and cut it into steaks like you would like a ribeye or half-inch thick steaks. Good stuff, Maynard.
Good stuff. So, neither of you have tried anything real weird, huh?
I can't think of anything.
Not that we
like
can talk
that.
about on air.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I'd say the weirdest combo I've had was that awful Swedish fish Oreo.
Yeah.
That was just last week or 2 weeks ago.
It was last week.
Yeah.
It was awful.
Sometimes referred to as the Boston butt
Yeah,
It's weird because it's a shoulder, right?
right.
or pork blade steak.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah,
like
cut
a
from the
St. Louis
shoulder.
thing.
Right.
They're not called
Yeah.
pork steaks anywhere else.
It's basically like a cheap pork chop. When
Yeah,
you say that,
kind
I
of.
mean,
yeah,
it's a bigger cut.
it's like a
huge.
steak.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
huge.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, 12 ounces or greater.
Yeah, they're very big. So you got a few TV things here.
Do we?
Yeah,
What do we got?
the new there's a new show coming from the Netflix build team with oh my gosh.
No, it's the Mythbusters build team. Grant, Tori, and Carrie. You know, the build team from Mythbusters.
Who did I say? What did I say?
You said the Netflix build team.
Well,
why don't you have another beer, Greg?
I'm reading Netflix. Okay.
Anyway, it's the build.
Hey, you need to give us a drink.
No, I don't. I'm not habitually in anywhere. It's called the White Rabbit Project,
Habitually in underwear.
and it is they're kind of going down the same road as Mythbusters. Their Netflix description says the three head down the rabbit hole to investigate weird and wonderful events from pop culture, science, and history. Under their microscope are topics as diverse as jailbreaks, superpower technology, heist, and crazy World War II weapons. In each episode, the hosts immerse themselves in experiments, builds, and tests. They sleuth to find the truth behind these and other Googled themes.
So I like that someone picked up these three.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird that all three of them still don't have employment, you know?
No, they were picked up right after they were dropped from Mythbusters. They went, I think, straight to this because they were hinting at the reunion show at the last season of Mythbusters that they were working on a project together, the three of them, and they couldn't talk about it.
Because the only thing I've seen from any of them was Grant going in the warehouse of where they make McDonald's chicken nuggets or McRib sandwiches. It was a whole McDonald's promo thing. I don't know.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, it's very kind of strange, but it's like a commercial for them, but showing the process of how
Yeah, Grant
McDonald's does that.
Tori and Carrie did something for Discovery or History, but this is the big project that they've been working on and haven't been able to talk about, apparently.
Well, that'll be interesting since it's on Netflix and we won't have to. The biggest problem I had. Were you a fan of both of you fans of Mythbusters?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
I saw it here and there. Sorry.
It's like food and
I have
beer.
nothing to contribute to this conversation. Although I know Jamie has his own like YouTube channel, right? Or something. I've watched a few episodes of that.
He's big with, not Nerdist.
yeah, Nerdist.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
And then
And
he's
he's-
got another one. I
There
can't
is
think of
gnats
it.
flying around. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
He's very. I watch him because he's very organized and very creative with like his workshop and that sort of thing. So that's why that's the episodes that I've watched.
Well, the thing I didn't like about Mythbusters was just the whole before a commercial break, they'd show you exactly what they're going to do, the explosion that's going to happen when they come back from the commercial break. When they come back from the commercial break, they go, here's what we just did. There's a lot of
Overlap.
repetitiveness to it.
It's TV.
And with, it's definitely going to make a difference where it's just one straight show instead
No
of
commercials.
Right.
yeah.
Sure.
And that was one of the I sat with my dad watching Mythbusters a bunch of times, and he would get pissed. He would get so mad. He'd go like, because another thing they do on that show, they go from one project to the other and then back and forth. Well, they'll go, okay, we're going to blow this up. And then they go to commercial, they come back, and then they'd be on the other project that the build team's working on. And my dad's like, what happened to the other thing? And then they go to commercial and he go, oh, damn it. I could see it. This. It's just a better medium for them.
It's going to be interesting. I hope they can make a run of it and it lasts more than a season.
Definitely. Now, one show that I went right into it. I'm sorry. Were you going to say something?
No, go ahead. I was just going to say what's going on with American Ninja Warrior.
I really was going to go into that. I don't have either of you seen, especially Jessie Graff. She's the one everyone's rooting for.
No,
I was rooting for Casey Catanzaro until she fell. I like her a lot.
Jessie Graff is she plays
her ponytail's on the top of her head.
She's like a stunt woman for the Supergirl on the Supergirl TV show, but she's really a really strong, athletic woman, and
she's rather tall too.
Yeah, but she. Like, have you know what American Ninja Warrior is?
Yeah, I know what it is. I don't know any individuals' names.
Oh, okay.
I catch it every once in a while.
Well, it's very rare to see women in this because it's a very.
Oh, so it's
Are
all.
you shaking your head?
You're sexist.
I'm not sexist.
Is it all the same? Like everybody's in the same competition?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
She's the only one that's made it this season. Female that has made it onto the finals.
Okay.
Which are Monday. Well,
I don't know if
it's
they've
this coming week.
Yeah, okay.
Which you're going to be out of town. It will have passed by the time this airs.
Oh yeah. So this is, we already know the outcome,
but we're not telling.
We're not going to spoil this. That's really why we're not talking about it. But she went through the course all the way through. Second one. Which he's done the qualifying and the
stage one,
and then
the
stage 2 will be this week.
Yep,
and which was a couple days ago, according to this episode.
Yeah,
and
she seems to have a good personality too. I mean, the interviews that they've done with her and stuff, she seems really likable.
But these, I would love to try the.
Oh hell!
I just a lot of them aren't all strength. A lot of them are endurance. And,
agility.
Agility.
It, yeah.
And, I mean, there's some that, you got to hold on to this big old, bag or whatever that keeps dropping down. And
okay, if you really want to do this, there's a coworker of mine that has been training to be on an American Ninja Warrior, but she just happened to get pregnant, so she couldn't go on this season.
Does she have all the equipment?
No, but she trains in St. Louis, so I could ask her where she trains if you want to go try this, and we could video this as a podcast.
I would love to try it.
Right,
yeah,
definitely. Well, she's out on maternity, but I'll find out.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun. I think it looks fun to me.
They've got these inflatable obstacle courses that are pretty similar to like what they do on that show, but it's just one huge long course that is an inflatable thing where you climb, you have to duck through things are swinging at you, but it's pretty similar.
Well, there's those races too, like Big Mudder and stuff, where you got to crawl under the
Crazy.
electric
Right.
fence, and I don't know, to me that seems kind of fun.
Not at all.
I don't think
fun
we
is
would
the right
make
word.
it very far.
Well,
us guys.
I wouldn't. I'd stand on the sideline and drink a beer and watch you guys go at it. But
maybe the first, maybe 2 to 3 obstacles.
Well, I just think I'll take a little longer, but
when they say don't open your mouth when you jump in the mud because you might get a parasite, I'm out.
But the one, whenever on the American Ninja Warrior, where they take they do the pull up and then they throw the bar.
Oh,
up.
yeah.
Salmon,
there's
that's called
I
the
can't
salmon ladder is what that's called.
I can't even hardly do a pull up.
I could do that once, and then I'd be
Yeah.
then I'd be like, I did it.
One rung.
Yeah, what? I did it. Yeah. And then, oh shit, there's 20 more.
The warped wall looks pretty damn ridiculous too. Trying to climb that 15-foot wall. That's
the big
warped
half
out.
pipe or whatever. Yeah. Well, you see a lot of people that just are too short. They can't run and jump to grab the end
Casey
of it.
Catanzaro does it, and she's like 4 foot tall.
Okay, well, I've seen shorter people.
Oh, really?
3'5".
Oh, okay.
So what did you want to talk about with Burning Man?
Oh, it's interesting. Everybody hears about Burning Man. It was, I guess, this airing, it was 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago. I've always heard about Burning Man being it's recently turned into a rich person's festival, like the Google CEO and a bunch of other super rich hang out there now. I was reading a couple articles. They cater to the super rich at Burning Man now. My buddy that lives in New Mexico was telling me they have a festival called Zozobra, which actually he says is older than Burning Man, and it's a similar thing. They erect this huge, like, wooden effigy of this person, and then they light it on fire and burn it, which is similar to Burning Man. But he said it predates the Burning Man festival as well. It's pretty wild.
So what is the point of all of it? Is there music with it, or
I have no idea. No idea.
Yeah, I've only seen
great research on our part on this story.
Yeah, but isn't there a lot of isn't it like just really eccentric type?
Yeah. Bunch of hippies, right?
Big steampunk festival.
Yeah.
The one it's like this one company goes out there and puts out a tent for orgies, and it's like the thing. Everybody goes. It's pretty crazy.
And it says, I guess, every day after Labor Day is when this thing is held.
And then it ends. It's like a week-long festival.
And everyone stinks? Is that
it's out in the middle of nowhere, out in the desert.
Explore various forms of artistic self-expression created in celebration for the pleasure of all participants.
They're doing drugs and having sex.
So I guess like art and music.
But it's like weird hippie stuff. It's not.
Sounds like fun.
Go next year and be our roving reporter.
Sounds like my type of place. Yeah, that's kind of different. Well, hey.
I was going to say we're going to move on to our beer of the week. And this one,
week.
Yeah, we need a promo for that.
No, we don't.
Yeah. I'm pretty excited to have brought this one because I feel like we're on episode 8 now, and this is the first thing that I've brought to the podcast. Thank you, Greg, for bringing everything so far.
Drinking his old beer,
and I didn't really have to go out of my way to do this. So, our buddy Jeremy brought these back. He just went on a 2-week trip to Maine, basically the East Coast, and he went through. I know he went to Cooperstown. He went to see the Baseball Hall of Fame, and he spent a lot of time in Maine and Vermont and a couple other states out that way. But he picked this up. He said he thought of us, and he wanted us to try it. He said it's a pretty popular beer out there, and he was surprised to see as many small microbreweries as he did.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. Like all those smaller places, I would think that there'd be a lot.
Well, the Northeast is like one of the major hubs, isn't there? Like Dogfish Head is up there.
Right.
They're in
Sam
Baltimore.
Adams.
Yeah, Northeast.
Sam Adams started up. I mean, they're
right.
One of the older. So this is called Sea Dog. Well, it's actually the Sea Dog is the brewery, and it's their India Pale Ale. And I think they've been around since 1993.
So the first thing is just smelling it. It smells sweet.
They use, oh gosh, where did I see this? I think this is
Why am I losing?
Cascade and, whoa, it does have a different aroma. Can you not hear me very well?
I don't know. I'm like going deaf in my left ear.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
That's a bad sign.
Maybe you just have earbuds, man.
I don't know. It's weird.
So, let's see. What do we got here on this beer?
Camden, Maine.
You know, I gave it a little taste here.
I did too.
And it's very much the opposite of most IPAs I would think of. It's like I said, it's got a, God, I can't talk. It's got a sweet
for a podcast.
smell. Yeah, it's got a sweet smell, and the taste is more sweet. It's almost got kind of a honey flavor.
Something turning me off about it.
So it's Willamette and Cascade hops. 5.7%. They've won a lot of awards for it.
So I feel the hoppiness like pretty much in the aftertaste. almost like a back end or whatever, because it tastes sweet to begin with and then finishes kind of that bitter hoppiness.
I think it's probably due to they have a different brewing style. It says being authentic is important to us. Our beers are brewed in a traditional English style, using only the highest quality ingredients like English two-row, malted barley, and British top fermenting Ridgewood yeast. Those aren't things we're used to.
No, it's not. Well, Northeast. That's what they do.
Right. I think it's good.
Got
Of
a little
course I say
taste
that
of
about all
lobster
beers,
in
right?
it.
Lobster. Oh, they got this cute little dog.
I know, in the slicker, he's got the
Yeah.
hat on.
Speaking of dogs.
Oh, do we want to do that first?
Oh, no, or
gonna-
we should probably eat these so they don't melt.
Yeah, melt. It's sitting out. Hey,
got us a snack?
Yeah, I do. These are.
Wait, we have music.
We d-
Oh, this you promote?
Cashews, almonds, macadamia nuts, lilac, pecans too. Lives up to no good tricks. All this peanut politics. Why too many peanuts in this?
So, we have from Hostess, we have Milky Way brownies.
I thought they were frozen for some reason.
Oh. I don't mention it enough. That's St. Louis's own The Scam who sings that little intro. They didn't do it for us especially. They just
And Hostess didn't send this to us, especially, right?
yeah, but we'd love
Yes.
Yeah.
that.
We would love a sponsor.
Yeah, and speaking of, even if we're not, until the sponsors come, we will be happy to accept donations of beer. If you're out and about and away from our area and you think you can find us a beer that we're not able to try, like Jeremy did with this Sea Dog IPA,
Thank you, Jeremy.
yeah, that would be awesome. So send us some beer. Get in contact with us.
So, sorry, I don't know how you could do wrong with a chocolate brownie and putting a candy bar melted on top.
Probably by pairing it with an IPA.
That's probably the only way.
Yeah. I mean, it's good, but it's typical.
Oh, here we go.
What?
Now, my biggest problem is I got a lot of mine is stuck to the wrapper here, and that's really making me angry.
So, you're probably going to make fun of me.
You don't like Milky Ways?
No,
Candy
no,
bars?
They're fine. Candy bars are fine. But, here's the thing. To me, this tastes no different than a Little Debbie.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah, but what's wrong with Little Debbie's?
I don't know.
Do you have a problem with Little Debbie?
I mean, if you brand it...
Say it right here. Say it loud and proud.
No.
I actually prefer Swiss cake rolls over ho-hos.
Oh, wow.
I'm just saying, if you're going out of your way to label this as a Milky Way brownie, I would expect more Milky Way.
You sure finished it fast.
Hey,
It was like 2 bites.
it's what I do.
Well, hey, we got Sea Dog beer.
We have a lot of empty beer bottles, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got another dog beer, but this one's a little different.
Release the hounds.
This is a non-alcoholic beer for dogs. It's called Bowser beer, and this is a beefy brown ale. And I'm gonna,
You know,
we're not gonna drink this.
well, I think since Gus is your dog, and you love him, and Molly loves him, you should quality control that stuff.
I don't think so.
Does it say anything about
human
humans?
consent?
Yeah.
It says
Not for human consumption.
not for humans.
Oh,
yeah,
bull.
it's probably just tastes like beef broth. But
I'll try it.
you're gonna try some? Okay,
Sure.
I'm gonna get the can. You guys, you wanna? Let me go
Talk
get
amongst
Gus.
yourselves.
Yeah.
So he's going to go upstairs to get Gus. Did you have anything else that you wanted to talk about, other Josh?
I don't know. Molly says this is not streaming anymore.
I never thought it was.
I'm seeing it on mine.
Oh. Well, hopefully he's recording.
Well, this may be the episode that's lost.
Lost episode.
Lost
the
that.
best episode.
No,
No? Why are you saying that?
because it's not. Anyway, so I don't know. What do you have to discuss, Josh?
I don't really have anything, but it looks like Greg has
Gus is
returned.
here.
Greg, we don't think you're recording this.
I
episode.
really think for Gus's safety, you need to try this.
It's not loading now?
I don't know.
It's streaming on mine.
Streaming?
Oh, okay.
Well, I told Josh this may be the lost episode.
Okay, well, I'm going to put on, I'm putting on the mic down here so you can hear me.
So he can hear.
Bring
we
on
can hear
Gus. How about the camera?
We can hear him.
So
twice
right
as
now-
loud.
Yeah, right now.
Is it too loud?
No, it's
No,
fine.
it's fine. Oh, we're doing a switch over.
There's-
So there's
there's-
Gus's rear end.
There's Gus's stub.
Yeah.
Here's me.
Here's Greg. And so we got a bowl lined up. And in the backdrop, we've got
Enchantment under the sea.
Enchantment in the sea.
You better open it before you lose his attention.
So this is just a liquid. There's no like chunks or anything in there, right? So all he does is, all he's gonna do is drink it
It smells kind of...
and see how he likes it.
And it is non-alcoholic. It's animal safe.
So he's sniffing at it a little bit.
We're not giving Gus any beer.
He doesn't. No, he's
Oh,
very
he's trying
cautious.
it.
Oh
Nope,
wow!
Nope.
See.
He turned. Nope.
He was extremely cautious, and now he's jumping away from the bowl.
Gus.
Like he doesn't even.
Yeah, he's
he
worked
was
up.
scared of it.
Oh, there he goes. There he goes.
He's trying it again. Comes, give it a little.
No, I
no.
don't think he's a fan.
No. Oh, now he's backing up.
He wants you to
He's-
try it, Greg.
He's out of here. He's had enough. He's completely left the studio.
You know who will like it? Lulubelle.
She'll like anything. But someone said they'd try it.
I'll try it. What
Will
the
you
heck?
really?
Why not?
It's supposed to be
Oh,
beefy.
here comes Lulubelle.
There's the beast.
The
Try
beast.
Lulubelle?
So she's coming around the
Lulu.
corner.
Come here.
Here she is. So Greg's trying to coax her up to the bowl. She's giving it a sniff, and
Oh,
she's
There she
going to
goes.
town
She's going
on
to
it.
town,
Nope,
yeah.
nope, no.
No.
Wow. No, she backed away.
Yeah, she's
Oh.
running.
Almost the same response. She gave it more of a
Maybe
sip.
she's afraid of the camera.
Yeah, I wonder if they're afraid of the camera.
Go ahead.
The camera. It's a little ball.
Yeah,
She's trying it. There she
She's
goes.
trying it.
She's going after it a little more.
Yeah.
She still seems really scared though. Like
Greg
Should
tried
I-
to hit her with the bottle.
it's almost like, should I be drinking this? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, from a dog's perspective, all they do is drink water.
yeah. It's supposed to be beefy flavored? Is that right?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Beefy brown ale.
Beefy, brown.
She looks to be enjoying it.
Yeah,
she's
it's just
not turning
anything,
away. Yeah.
anything in front of her. I
Good
think.
job, Lulubelle.
She likes it. I think they may have been scared of the camera or...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our presence.
Gus is pretty bouncy, so.
Yeah, exactly.
You can hear her.
yeah,
her
she's
collar banging on it.
She's finishing it up.
She's licking the bowl, looking for more now.
Yeah.
Have some more.
Yeah.
Well, there we go.
How do you think Chance would do with it?
I don't know. He's afraid. He's afraid of the stairs. So.
How many more dogs do you have, Greg?
We have 37 dogs.
Do you? What are their
Yeah.
names?
Snoopy and Prickly Pete. Okay, that's okay. Josh, do you?
Nope.
I will give it a try. Why not? Just, I mean, you don't have to pour me an entire glass.
See how it pairs with
I
the
don't-
Milky Way
yeah,
brownie?
Yeah. All right.
Oh my gosh!
So, does it
It's-
have an aroma?
It
It does have an aroma.
yeah.
It smells like
beef. Here,
smells like
I
a
want
smells
it.
like a dog
you smell it?
toy,
He's going to say,
like a chew toy.
it's good.
It's not bad. All right, here we go.
He's downing it. No visible reaction. Man.
It's extremely bland. It was
Really?
like slightly flavored water.
Huh.
Slight, but it had like a really strong aroma.
Yeah, I think the aroma was stronger than the flavor.
Oh,
So
well,
it's good.
it's
it's
kind of a
good.
bummer. I was hoping for a.
You okay? You okay? You okay?
I was hoping for that throw up or something.
No, it's got a little aftertaste that I'm picking up now.
Oh,
it's
there you
beefy.
I hope you
wait,
have some
wait.
brownie left.
Wait till
No,
you
I
burp
don't.
later tonight.
Yeah, I know it's gonna come up.
All right.
So what else, boys?
What else do we have?
So Designated Survivor. That's a new TV show coming out. Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah, Looks like 24, which I didn't watch that either.
I like 24. I
Really?
watched several seasons of it. It was pretty good.
Yeah,
I never watched it either. Well, I watched it the first season, but didn't make it that far.
had that annoying like clock on it, right?
Ding.
Pink.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then
So-
didn't it come back and then?
Yeah, like,
3 seasons worth or so, wasn't it?
Was it that many? It was like I thought it was just last year.
Yeah,
for like a couple or like 8 episodes or something.
Yeah, I thought it lasted like 5 seasons and then it went off the air and then it
Right.
came back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys wanted to talk about that Google event that's coming up in October?
October 4th.
I think this guy does.
I'm waiting for the phone. I don't know what I was gonna say. I'm waiting for them to release the new phones because I need a new phone.
So is this like is this a big announcement event? Just like what?
It's all been leaked. It's not really going to be a big
Oh.
earth shattering. I don't think. It's Google's own. Well, I say own. They're not manufacturing it, but it's their branded phone, like the Nexus phone that
Yeah.
Greg has. They're changing the name to Pixel, and it's going to
Yeah.
be the Pixel and the Pixel XL.
Okay.
And it's going to be their new Android phones that are, free of bloatware, all that other crap software on them.
Yeah, I think I read. So there's no there's no other like third party manufacturer. I mean, this is all like Google. There's not going to be.
HTC is a manufacturer. From what
Oh,
I've
it
read.
is.
Yeah,
Okay.
for this brand, yeah.
I thought I read something too that they're getting away. They're going to eventually get away from the Android name. Like that's not even going to be a part of the
Nexus name.
The Nexus name.
Is it
they-
Nexus?
Yeah,
Okay,
they've
okay,
gotten
sorry, I
rid
was
of. They're moving to Pixel.
Pixel. What is that?
Well, they already have the Chromebook Pixel.
Okay.
That's the Google branded
That's like
Chromebook.
the high-end
super
one.
high end Chromebook.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like 700 or something
yeah,
for a Chromebook.
it's a crazy amount of money for a
Yeah.
Chromebook.
It's ridiculous.
Is it pretty powerful?
I don't know. I mean, the price tag scared me off, so I never
Yeah.
really did much research into it. But one of the other interesting things, I didn't know they were doing this. They're supposed to be announcing a 4K Chromecast. So a new version of the Chromecast coming
Really?
out that supports 4K, super high definition.
Now I would be interested in that since I
I would-
actually do have a 4K television.
Me too.
I guess your network has to be able to provide you with that. Is that
Yeah.
something that we all have?
Well,
I mean, 100 meg down, you'll be able to get it.
so my TV is 4K and it's got apps included. The Netflix app will
Yeah.
do the 4K, but actually, if you want the 4K, you have to pay more.
YouTube.
for Netflix.
There are some YouTube videos that are 4K YouTube
Yeah.
videos, and they look amazing. But you probably can't tell a difference.
No.
You don't have taste buds.
No, it's
So.
just-
Well, the problem that I found with my TV is the YouTube app that's built into the TV is pretty crappy.
Yeah.
So I would love to see it on a Chromecast because Chromecast is just a much better interface.
Agreed.
Actually, something Roku has a 4K model out that
Their new one?
I'm a little more interested in because there's a lot more content at this time through all those different services than Chromecast right now, or than the things that can cast to Chromecast.
Huh. The other thing they're supposed to be releasing is the Google Home, which is the competitor to Amazon Alexa.
Now, the weird thing is, okay, I'm almost gonna have to go back on my word because
You said you'd never own an Alexa.
I said the Alexa is probably the stupidest thing, and there's no reason for it. My phone could do that,
Sure.
but you think of
Now that Google's doing it, you want to buy one?
no. I think Alexa's way out in front.
Sure, yeah.
Obviously, they've had. Has it been 2-3 years now?
2 or 3.
And you're familiar with the Alexa, right, JE?
I am not. I don't know what that is.
So it's a little device that sits in your home, connected to your network, and it's basically a big speaker. But you could talk in a regular
Well-
level. You could say you could be in the kitchen and notice you're
Oh,
out of peanut
okay.
butter. You could say, Alexa, add peanut butter to shopping list.
But I don't think it's much bigger than a roll of paper towels.
Yeah, it's not very big.
It's about the same height, maybe a little bit wider.
Okay, and then you can also like tell it to play music in your house.
play it
Okay.
music.
And it's got super response rate. I mean, the time that it takes to translate that question and do something is amazingly fast.
You could say, Alexa, play Stuck in Beta podcast, and it would
like
it would find it and
immediately
play it.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
And but you know, it's limited to Amazon only stuff, which is good when you're buying stuff. You know, you want more. I don't know. Add
Tide detergent.
Well, yeah.
Amazon sells that.
They sell that. Like I just bought a air filter for my car. You know, through Amazon. Add that. You know, stuff like that you kind of regularly buy, or it'd be nice to just say it. Otherwise, you know, most of the time people are going to search on Amazon and find what they want. You know, they're not going to just say, "Oh,
So
buy me this."
back to the point of your story, though.
It seems more convenient now that homes are getting smarter. You know, I've got a Nest thermostat.
So do
I've
I.
got a
Well, and that was one of the things they referenced in the article was that this would be able to control your Nest, and something tells me Alexa can control your Nest as well.
it can.
That's
It
what
can.
I thought.
And you know, you have God, I'm sorry.
I can see the world moving towards that though pretty rapidly. I mean, it's
It's-
just that voice controlled, almost like it's almost like a Jetsons home at that point. You know, I mean, but I can definitely see us getting there very quickly. And,
Yeah,
and,
the whole-
and a lot of people getting, you know, a lot of, I would say, average people getting there pretty quickly.
And yeah, definitely. And like I've always said, okay, you have that on your phone, but then again, the phone is good personally when you're, you know, it's different when you have more than one person in the home,
Well, you're across the house.
or you're across the house. You know, you could lay out commands to it, you know, without.
That's what they say. They redesigned far field. They call it far field voice recognition.
Now, I don't know if the Alexa can do this, but if you have a Fire TV, I don't know if you could say, "Hey Alexa, play Sopranos on the Alexa TV or on the Fire TV." Will it do that? I don't know, but I would assume that the Chromecast and the Google product are going to work together. You would just they would have to, you know.
You would think.
It would make sense.
It's going to be interesting. And
That sounds pretty cool.
I think the price point is going to be interesting because what's the Alexa?
It's like $250.
Is it
isn't
that much? I
Or
didn't think it was that
150?
high.
150.
I think that sounds pretty cool because I'm in favor of anything that's gonna kind of shave off time. Like you were giving the examples of add this to the grocery list, or I mean, I can't tell you how many examples of in our house we've said, "Oh, we're out of, I don't know,
Toilet paper.
yeah, something," and you go to the store, it's like, "Dang it, forgot to write that on the list,"
Yeah.
or you know whatever. So anything like that can make life easier, like the examples you were given of going to do the online shopping at Walmart, anything like that can start saving us time from our mundane tasks, anything that can help us in our lives, I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's Amazon Echo, not Amazon Alexa.
Alexa's the command you
The
use.
Alexa is the command you use, or the wake word. It is $180.
They don't have a price for Google Home.
No, they don't have a price for Google Home yet.
How
Yeah.
far away can that thing, how far away from you can it hear you?
We have a friend that has one. I think it's pretty dang far.
Yeah, I don't really know for sure because I've never.
I mean, houses
experimented
are
with
big
one.
these days. so-
Yeah, but it'd be nice where you don't have to yell. From what they say, you don't have to yell.
Right.
Like if you're in the kitchen and it's in the living room, you could just talk at a normal volume.
Huh.
As long as you say the key word, Alexa.
Right.
I mean, I'm sure if you have a TV on or something like that at the time, it's not gonna be able to pick up your commands. But if it's quiet in the house or not much noise,
Right.
you know. But I like this. It can work with Google products. I use Google Play Music, so that would really benefit me.
Somebody's getting sleepy over here.
I know, it's getting late.
Oh, it is almost 7:30.
I know.
So you guys wanted to talk about the flying hoverboard.
Well,
That's a Greg.
I don't know if I really want to talk about it. I just
Oh, okay. Show's over.
bump. Hey,
Next time.
No, I thought it was neat because do you remember you always see those jetpacks? Maybe I'm just the one who's looked those up. Jetpack is one of those things that everyone is like, oh, that would be the ultimate personal flying device, you know? Well, there's an article on the Nerdist. They actually have a video, too. This flyboard. It's almost like this little disc. It almost looks like he's standing on a little stool or something. And it says it can reach 93 miles an hour and over 10,000 feet in the air. And they're test piloting it, you know, over a small little lake, which I think that's smart because you don't want to fall right smack dab on a mountain or something. But something like that would be pretty cool if you could just go, okay, honey, I'll see you tonight after work. You know,
You wouldn't have been late tonight.
no, I wouldn't have been
Yeah.
late. I wouldn't have had to deal with traffic. You know, or maybe you could take your car to the office and then you go, oh, damn traffic. Just park your car and pull the hover device out of your.
The only thing I see is an issue with that, you know, from a lot of people using it thing. You're going to have people flying every which way in every direction. There'd have to be some sort of like lanes or something to keep you from running into other people.
How do you make lanes in the sky?
I don't know. They had it on Back to the Future.
Well, yeah, part 2.
They have
Yeah.
lanes?
Yeah, on the freeway.
They had like floating cones or something, didn't they? Yeah. Skyway's jammed. How is a Skyway jammed? You know, that
Yeah.
makes no sense.
Yeah.
Just get out. Okay. I like Back to the Future.
Yeah.
I love the whole
Oh.
trilogy, but that part of it.
We were commenting on the Enchantment Under the Sea.
Oh, yeah? You like that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was last
That's-
year's
is that
Halloween
new?
party.
Oh, that's not new.
No, that's one thing that I decided I was going to keep up because
And the
the what?
duck hunt game.
Well, yeah, that's a long.
And
the thing.
checkerboard.
Okay, you gotta
for-
take. Okay, you don't have to look at everything and say, "Oh, and you left this up."
And these balls, I think.
those we left up at our tasting party
Oh. Tasting party for
Why-
sounds weird.
for our beer, our
Insane
homebrew.
Brewing.
Yeah. So, are we gonna brew again? We need to.
Yes, we need to.
How about we set a date right now?
Let's do
and
it.
Bore everyone. Next, I can't. come
All
up
right,
with a
sounds
date.
good. I'll be
February
there.
of 2018.
Yeah, it'll have to be February.
February
Hey, there's
29th.
three people.
This won't stream anymore, Molly Englehart says.
Yeah,
Molly says.
yeah.
Eagleheart.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
I
seeing
know.
it stream right here. So,
Yeah, I'm seeing it stream too. I think we're good for this episode,
Yeah.
gentlemen.
oh,
good.
you're ready to go already?
Well,
Yeah.
we're out of topics.
Okay. Well,
And these gnats are really getting to me.
I don't know what it is. I think Josh left an Oreo cookie down here.
They
and
have
I
not been down here all afternoon. They just started.
Well, I don't know. Someone's stinky then. So, we've learned. What have we learned?
This is always the recap now. We've
Yeah, I know.
learned.
We've taught
Let's
you.
see. We have learned
Dogs
that
don't exactly like dog beer.
The Hostess Milky Way's.
Yeah, the Bowser beer beefy brown ale didn't have a whole lot of flavor.
Yeah,
That's according to Gus and Josh.
yeah. And the Mythbusters, the build team is starting a show on Netflix.
I
So-
like the Sea Dog IPA.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I kind of dig it. So, find us every week, unless we're on vacation, on Wednesdays, 5 Central Time, live on YouTube. Well, you could also find the show on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher. Where else?
Beer 30, beer30.tv.
Beer30.tv. Find out all the information right there. So, till next time, you guys want to say goodbye?
See ya.
Goodbye.